So it also has UK sports. So if you like to watch soccer or football, it's got a bunch of the UK sports and UK streams if you want to watch those games. It's got an option for kids. It has the Disney Channel UK, Nickelodeon UK, Cartoon Network, Disney Junior. Those are always good ones. They even have Ireland TV. I don't know if you're Irish and you want to watch some of that. Going on right now. Canada TV Sports. So you get all these different options. This is the app VWT25. I actually watched the UFC fight last night. I believe it was 189 on that in 1080p. So that was good as well. The next one we have is a Sports Devil app, which is next to that one. And this is what I used to use before I found out about VWT25. It still works really well, though. And it's for, a lot of live sports that are going on. If you want to watch some reruns, it has a little bit of live TV. Has highlights. So let's go to live sports and see if there's any live sports playing currently. So once you click on live sports, it gives you a bunch of different sources to choose from. Zunox has been one of my favorites for a while. But all these have different options for what is playing live currently. Let's see if trying Zunox, if there's any live sports playing currently. No stream available, so they don't have anything going on right now. Let's try this option. Here you go, check it out. It's got a bunch of different sports on this. This was the ad TV. And it gives you some times in local time of when some of these will be starting. So we've got some basketball, home run derby. It's even got WWE, Monday Night Raw. But that doesn't come on until later. It comes on at 3 o'clock. It's only 2 o'clock now. So let's see if we can pick one that's currently on. I think the home run derby should be starting soon. In 5 minutes. So yeah, it won't actually come on until the time starts. So let's see if we can get the Golden State Warriors Sacramento Kings game that started earlier in the day. And there we go. Not too bad. You can watch the whole thing. It's live. This is the NBA Summer League. So let's back out of that. So yeah, there's some good sports on there, and it goes by time, so you can look it up. And they also have the boxing fights. They have UFC fights, and those are all obviously special. So they'll have a different option for that on there as well. Most of the time, you can get 1080p and or 720. So those are your movies, your TV shows, and those are the main apps that are there. But if you want to explore a little bit more, I have added some more apps. You can go to videos, and then there's a little sub option down below, and then scroll over to add-ons, click OK. And then it gives you a list of a different bunch of add-ons. Some of them are only used for settings, but most of them, like Film on TV, is a good one for watching live TV. Ice Films, this is different video or movie database. NaviX is really good, but it can get take a little bit to get used to. It's essentially an interface that has users from all around the world being able to upload their own content onto the internet, and you can access that content. So if someone wants to upload their music library, their video library, you can access it and watch something that they host. Phoenix is another really good add-on. I'll show you a little bit there. Phoenix TV, and then it has all these other separate, I guess you call them users who host their own channels on here. But Phoenix TV, I usually use that option a lot. Sports, entertainment, music, world news, all those options. So when you have time, go through some of these and see which ones you like. Project Free TV is really good. I use this on my laptop. Now they ported it over to our box, and it has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of movies you can watch. Robinhood project is almost like Phoenix, where it's user run and user supported. So users can set up their own little lists, and you can scroll through all their lists and see what they have to offer you. So let's go to HD King. He hosts some movies and I believe TV shows. And here's some live TV. All these are HD 1020 or 1080 or 720. He has some international channels. All English audio. So pretty cool stuff. There's the Sports Devil we had before. US TV Now. You can subscribe to this service if you want, but I wouldn't suggest it. We want to keep everything free. There is a YouTube app, so you can get on here and surf YouTube. All right, so let's move on to music. So I have two add-ons for the music, and one of them is Pandora. Once you click on it, it'll just prompt you to upload your, I think I already have mine in there. Nope, so you have to put your username and email, your password in. And once you do that, you can play Pandora like normal off your phone or off your TV. It's pretty cool. And then, which I really like, is this XBMC karaoke. Now this is, you're going to find more karaoke songs in here than you'll probably find in any of those little boxes you can buy at the store. So let's see if we can look at most popular songs of all time. So this is cool if you're hosting people and you want to have a little karaoke at the house. Look at that, Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are. It's a pretty popular one. Let's pop it on. It downloads it for you right here. It'll throw it on your screen. And you have access to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of karaoke songs. Pretty cool. So good for hosting people. Obviously, you're going to need a microphone yourself, but everything is on screen just like you were at the karaoke joint. Pretty cool. So let's exit out of that. You do random songs if you want, latest songs, browse all songs, all artists, search by ID, search by song, search by artist name. And you can control all of this through your phone or your tablet, which is another cool option. So now, lastly, we have programs, and these are more programs that are added through the box that you may or may not use them. If you click on the programs itself, it has some in the background. Add-on installer, iView Guide, NaviX again, OpenELEC configuration. So these are ones you can look at if you'd like and tweak a little bit. It kind of controls your system a little differently. But the only two that for just regular users, I would concern yourself with is iView TV Guide and the maintenance tool. Now first, I want to take a look at the maintenance tool. If your box ever slows down or it's having trouble buffering or you're having some issues with it, it's good to go in there, go into your maintenance tool, go over to general maintenance, and then clear cache, which is your first option. And cache is just files that have been saved to your box that aren't really needed. And that happens just with the use of the box. And it can in the long run, if you use it constantly, slow down a little bit. But if you keep up with clearing the cache, you should be good. It also has some system tweaks in it. If you don't know what you're doing, I would steer clear this option, but if you want to get into some of the advanced settings and things like that to tweak and better streamline your box, you can do that. But also has some cool options like what's my IP address. So if you're having trouble using your app on your phone and it's asking you for your IP address, click on that, it'll show you where your IP address is. It has how-to videos, so it shows you how to do things on your box, which is pretty cool. News and announcements, we don't really need to go there. So let's go back and look at our iView TV guide. Now your iView TV guide is going to give you the most similar option of watching live TV that you would have on any of your cable boxes, so like DirecTV, things like that, and it comes up with a browser, which is pretty cool. So almost like a TV guide. So we'll click on that, and we'll let it load. It says loading the data already in progress. So the first time you start it up, you'll have to do this, and it'll search for it, and it'll take about 30 seconds to load. But every subsequent time after that, you load it up, it'll load up right away. This is just a fresh install and a fresh first time opening this app on the box, so it's going to take a second. See, it says calculating remaining time. It goes by pretty quick. And you'll see once it finishes, it's like your very own TV guide you would have with any of your service providers that you would go through. Alright, so here we go. So it does have a lot of European channels on here, BBC, ITV, but a lot of them do have USA or American content, so you see CSI New York, things like that nature. But if you keep scrolling down, you'll get to the American channels. You can get Sky, this is Hawaii 5-0, things like that. So here's the American channels: Food Network, Discovery, Discovery Science, National Geographic, Discovery Channel, Animal Planet, National Geographic Wild, things of that nature. You have the History Channel, and you just keep going down, and it has all the CBS channels, History, Drama, Comedy Central. It also has some sports on there. The Golf Channel, things we've already looked at before. So let's go back up and see if we can choose an option here. That one doesn't go. Let's see if we can get National Geographic to get going. There we go. Nat Geo. You hit exit, it goes back out. It's like you're at a regular TV guide. You can see it at the top right, and you can still search. Alright, so there you have it. And there's your iView guide. Now your iView guide, it's just a program that runs on top of some of the apps that are already on the box. And it is a little bit buggy. Like I said before, it's not optimized to do live television, but it does do it fairly well. Let's get out of the app there. Let's go back into programs, and just in case your iView TV guide stops working as efficiently as it did before, or the streams aren't playing, we're going to go up here, click on our options again to bring up that little menu like we did in Genesis. We're going to go to add-on settings, and then right under source you'll see XML TV type. Click on that, hit OK. It's going to bring up all these different options, and these are the ones that come installed already, on the app. The one I really like is Stalker IPTV, but from what I heard from the Stalker IPTV people, they're going to a paid service, and that's going to be about $105 per year if you want that application to run. Now, mind you, it is hands down, in my opinion, the best live TV app there is, and it pairs beautifully with the iView app. And I mean, it gives you HBO, it gives you pretty much a full listing of live TV that you would have on a cable subscription if you like the whole channel surfing experience. And they did a 90-day trial, and I believe it ends on the 15th of June or of July. And that's coming up, I mean, very soon, I think in a few days. So I haven't been using that one. I'm not a fan of paying for much of anything, but if $100 fits your fancy per year, it's not bad, because most people pay $100 per month for their cable, you can always pay for that. And there is a separate app on this called Stalker IPTV, and you can check that out there. But I like to go to UK USA channels, the very top one. You can also go and try some of the other ones and see what they have. I know Sports Donkey is pretty good for the sports fanatic, and it brings up tons of sports streams. But the UK USA channels is pretty good. It's all in English. You do get some UK like Skynet, BBC, things like that, and a handful of USA channels. So it's pretty cool. And then once you want to change it, just go down and hit OK, and then I'll have to